guys, this is me, Panna, once again, your Renaissance woman. I hope you all are doing well. Today, I wanted to do an experiment between my oven and my air fryer. I've got some Brussels sprouts for my next week's lunch, so I'm planning to roast some in my oven and some in my air fryer. So I will try to see which one is quicker and which one is more likable. Okay, so let's get started. So I got a pound of Brussels sprouts and I cut them into halves. And I wanted to make a marinade for my Brussels sprouts, and this is all what I needed to make. So I've got a small bottle that I could use, and I started off with olive oil, obviously the base. I would say you can see that around maybe 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. You can use a little more than that, doesn't matter. Now that is reduced balsamic. If you have the regular balsamic vinegar, it's better to use it. I did not have it on hand, so I had to use the reduced balsamic. I had a problem with that. I'll tell you what later. And this is some dried Italian herb mix, which I got from Costco. That's like a 1 tablespoon that I used. And some garlic powder, which also I've got from Costco, 1 tablespoon. You can actually use fresh garlic if you wish, if you don't have garlic powder on hand. And I want my Brussels sprouts to be a little spicy, so I'm adding chili powder. Actually, this is not chili powder, it's chili flakes that I've got. So I've added some chili flakes, and I am adding some maple syrup. Now, if you would like, you can add honey instead. Trust me, guys, the spice and the sweet together bring out so much flavor, and I have to tell you, you have to try it. And some salt to taste. So this is basically what I have used to marinate the Brussels sprouts. So shake, shake, shake until it mixes well. But for me, it did not mix well. That's the problem that I had. The reduced balsamic, it's a thickened version of the balsamic, right? So when I was trying to mix up with the Brussels sprouts, it's solidified, right? And it's getting stuck to individual Brussels sprouts. Nevertheless, the taste is good. So I tried to use my hand to mix all of them well. Yeah, everything together. Mixing with hands is good. Now, I made 2 batches. I have taken this tray, and half of this I have spread out evenly to put it in the oven. So half of the Brussels sprouts that I've gotten. So spread them evenly. Okay, so that's ready for my oven, and this is my air fryer. I preheated my air fryer a little, and then I have tried to spread out the Brussels sprouts. Now, the main problem with the air fryer is you cannot get big batches of this done. So I had to do little by little. Yeah, that's the only disadvantage of an air fryer, I feel. Yeah, and I have tried to, put them all in a way that they would get roasted uniformly. Yeah, and then there you go. I've got it ready. Now, the first time I did 16 minutes at 315 degrees Fahrenheit. This is what I did. But later I had to change it. I'll tell you why. And this is my oven. Preheated it for 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And there you go. Off they go in. So 16 minutes for this one as well. So I'm trying to compare the oven with the air fryer. So both of them together. Now, after 6 minutes were done, I just took them out, and it seems like they were already, roasted enough, but the inside of the vegetable was not done yet. So I feel the 350 was a little, at the higher point. So I just mixed them once again, and yeah, so that they wouldn't get burnt. I didn't want them to burn so quickly. I want them to, be cooked uniformly. Yeah, and then same time I have tried to check on my Brussels sprouts in the oven. There you go. They were not even done halfway through. So what I did was I reduced the temperature of my air fryer to 300 degrees, and I put in my Brussels sprouts, the second batch, in 6 minutes, and then they were done. So 6 minutes, 300 degrees Fahrenheit for Brussels sprouts with an air fryer is perfectly done once, and I really loved them. 6 minutes, and they were perfectly done, golden color, perfectly roasted inside out. And then I checked on my oven. After 16 minutes were done at 350 degree Fahrenheit. They were not even close to done. They were still absolutely green in color. The skin, the outer layers were so soft and watery. I was very, very disappointed. So Brussels sprouts in the oven is a thumbs down. I did not like it at all. Now at the same time, look at these, how nicely roasted. And can you hear the sound? Yeah. They were so perfectly done. Crunchy. Yeah. Crisp. Absolutely perfect. They were so tasty. I just cannot tell you. It was too tasty. So that's it, guys. That's what I got. So what I basically did, the ones that I was doing in my oven, I also dumped them in my air fryer, because as you have seen, the one from the oven wasn't that crispy. Look at those. They're really crunchy and crispy. I think air fryer is the best. Sorry, my mouth is watering. And I think it's time saving, and the texture is good. So I vote for air fryer, and I just love it. Okay? So I feel like eating more. Anyways, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And until my next video, bye.